Hey everybody, this is Greg Hasty from the Kansas City BBQ Store in Olathe, Kansas. And we have our first store in American Fire BBQ and Grilling Supply in Lee Summit, Missouri. We've got Kansas City covered with the best products, meat, smokers, grills, anything your heart desires, rubs, seasonings, and sauces. But today we're going to talk about something a little different. We're talking about knives, the big knives, right? The big knives. We're going to talk about knife care and what we do with them. What we're going to look at here, what we're going to talk about today is a product that I've been using for more than 10 years, and I absolutely love it. It makes it faster and quicker for me to bring a knife back to life. I get asked all the time in the store, is this a knife sharpener? This is not a knife sharpener. This is a steel. It's an FDick rapid steel. When I talk about steel, you've all seen the honing rods, the steel rod that we use, and you see chefs doing this all the time, and they're great, they're perfect, they work if you know how to use them and you know how to use them well. And I'm too fast and too quick about what I'm doing, and I really don't like them. A lot of times I get that knife turned just the wrong way, and I'm putting the blade on the steel, and I'm hurting it more than I'm helping it. So let's talk about it. What am I trying to do when I use a steel? What I'm trying to do is hone my knife. As we use the knives and they become more dull, whether we're using them on throwaway disposable cutting boards or wood cutting boards or however we're using them, the edges of our knives start to warp. They start to fray a little bit, and that makes them dull. But that doesn't mean we need to sharpen our knives. I think that's the misconception a lot of times, is we have to sharpen our knife, and we end up sharpening our knives. What sharpening knives does, whether you're using belts or ceramics or other types of devices that grind on the steel, that's actually what they do to our blade. So every time we sharpen a knife to create a new edge, we're actually taking metal off that blade, and it's shortening technically the life of that knife over time the more we sharpen it. Most of us don't use knives enough in a single year to warrant maybe sharpening once a year or once every couple years. I have some knives here I use in the store every single day that I haven't sharpened in 2 years. But the secret, 100% of the secret, is keeping that knife in good shape, keeping it honed, and that actually keeps us from having to sharpen a knife. So I can be working and trimming and doing all the work that I'm doing, and my knife starts to get dull, I can grab a steel, a honing steel like that rod I talked about, and bring it back to life. But instead, what I'm going to show you today is a great product. Again, been using it for 10 years, FDick Rapid Steel. The reason I use this is a spring-loaded steel. It's just like the honing rods, just like the steels that we use, but it's in two spring-loaded steels that make it accurate. I can put this knife in there the exact same way every single time and pull it through there. If I put this knife through there 10, 15, 25 times, I can have my knife back to razor sharp, just like a factory, in no time at all. And I'm back to trimming, and as soon as I feel it starting to get dull again, then I'm back on my rapid steel. Again, this makes me quicker, faster, and more accurate. And all it takes is a simple pull. It looks like some of the sharpeners that we're used to, but this isn't taking metal off that knife. We're not removing metal. All we're doing is shaping the edge again, taking the burrs out and taking the waves out. So I can run this through there 10, 15, 25 times, and man, I've got a perfect knife, just like brand new. I love this device. It's one of the things that I have to have in my kitchen or my trailer if I'm competing and in competition, doing competition barbecue, whatever I have. They have all kinds of models. This is the basic model with a stand. They have a deluxe model, if you will, a professional model. This is a model that is dual-sided. There's two springs, one on each side, and a lot of butchers will mount these to their tables like that, and they always have it, and they always put a good quick steel on it. This is the Magneto. It's an enhanced one, and they have polishers for that last bit we want to do on the knife. I'll be honest with you, I haven't used it much. I get what I need out of a regular rapid steel. This is the Magneto, just a little bit better. It has kind of a steel edge in the top. It's magnet. It helps us bring that knife into focus inside the honer more easily. A lot of times I can hit these on the edge. Doesn't bother me. It doesn't hurt a single thing. Again, FDick Rapid Steel, quick, easy maintenance of our knives. If you keep them honed, they will stay sharp for a very, very, very long time, and you won't have to ruin your blade by sharpening it too much. That's my tip of the day. Thanks for listening.